first.
Okay. Oh, Almin.
I think no. I think because the Discord is so full, right? My screen keep flickering. Two of my screens keep flickering and then static. Wow. I thought yeah, no, I thought it was that one. I thought it was my PC kah panas, so I on aircon. Wah, masuk here no more static bunyi.
Pasang 16 Celsius bilik, bro.
I think because some of them open camera also, so it's like
That could be.
try again.
Okay.
got 40 drivers in the grid.
So many drivers in one track, bro. Nice, bro.
Agafero. Whoa. Little deja vu there.
Tapi lagging on your side tak, Kacak?
Now no. All looks good over here.
Oh, kejap. Let me come back then, jap. Okay, boleh lah. Right, testing, voice testing. Sound check. Oh, boleh nampak nama bawah tu. Nice. Kacak, you okay with English? Or you nak masuk biar malam ni?
Sama mana? Mix.
Mix lah. Okay, kita roja. Oh, tapi on YouTube it's smooth. On YouTube it's smooth, tapi on Discord I punya lag sikit. Maybe so.
After I updated my Discord, everything looks good over here. So maybe you can try that as well. Arrow.
Alright, testing. Okay, testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Hope that you're having a very good night. For Malaysians, you will have a holiday tomorrow, so it should be all good from your side. How about you, Kacak? How are you doing today?
I'm good. Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna have a public holiday, which is birthday of our prophet, which is Nabi Muhammad Rasulullah. So yeah, tonight it is very good. As we can see here, we are in Sepang. We got around 40 drivers who's gonna battle it out in this legendary track with a legendary car, as you can see.
Yeah, it's the ever so legendary Proton Saga, the first gen from
Is it
1985.
Saga or Fiero?
For me, I always know it. I will always remember it as a Proton Saga because I used to own one. Until a few years ago when I sold it off. But it's always been a good car. Hello, Cam.
Yeah.
Nice. So we start at 10 lah. Kacak, on sah. Alright, nice. It's okay, bro. Thank you.
Jangan aku tahu aku mute tau. Jangan panggil aku mute. Aku tengok saja.
On YouTube chat is disabled cam.
Oh yeah, chat on YouTube is disabled. Alright, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Handshake Sim Racing Malaysia's 2 hours Merdeka Simduro Cup 2025, where my name is Primer Ice Tea and I have my partner here, the Kacha. We will be your shoutcasters for today's event. Kacha, how are you doing today?
Yeah, good. Anyway, it's good to be paired with you, Primer Ice Tea. Sebelum ni kita pernah berlumba sama-sama dekat dalam Handshake Sim Racing juga. Sebelum ni kita pernah berlumba dalam GT3. Kita pernah berlumba dalam Proton Cup. Last time kalau saya ingat kita pun had our differences on driving. But tapi inilah dia. End up we are being paired for today casting for this boleh saya katakan legendary event. Kenapa saya kata this is a legendary event? Because satu, kita akan nampak seperti yang anda lihat di kaca skrin anda, kita berlumba hari ini menggunakan kereta Saga Proton Saga yang di mana pernah dikeluarkan oleh Tun M dulu pada tahun 1985, dan kita berlumba di track mana lagi kalau tak Sepang. Malaysia ada satu track je yang orang kata ada FIA grade, betul tak Prime Minister?
Ya, betul-betul. Inilah track yang kita punya former Prime Minister Tun Dr. Mahathir yang beraspirasi untuk meletak Malaysia di peta antarabangsa, dan di mana di sini jugalah yang aspirasi Tun Dr. Mahathir sebelum ni adalah untuk kita bawa F1 ke dunia antarabangsa, dan kita memang dah buat perlumbaan F1 daripada tahun 2001 tak salah saya sampailah 2017 18 tak salah saya, dan itulah sebabnya hari ni yang apa yang buat legenda lagi, macam awak cakap tadi, kita kereta legendary, kita kereta pertama Malaysia, Proton Saga 1985, which I would say lah ni adalah antara Proton yang legendary dan yang paling ikonik sekali.
And mind you, this car is built like a tank. And,
Yeah, but
and imagine to be racing in this kind of car which has been tuned, you know to MSF punya spec. It's like, unbelievable to see these cars is being brought from the real life to the sim racing punya action right now.
yes, you are correct. And tonight we have, ladies and gentlemen, we have 43 drivers. I would assume most of the drivers are from Malaysia attending for today's race, and honestly I'm quite surprised that we have 43. We honestly, our server is almost full, and we're very surprised, but at the same time we're very happy that a lot of people are joining in tonight. Sangat-sangat bersyukur. Thank you so much to the participants yang akan join. Kita dah start qualifying kita sekarang, di mana semua 43 driver dalam satu track ni boleh nampak lah. Kalau tengok minimap kita pun dekat atas tu, ataupun tengok kita punya stream sekarang ni, memang bayangkan 43 kereta, semua ada 15 minit untuk dapatkan masa mereka. Dan sejujurnya Kacak, bagi I, kita race pun 20 driver tu pun dah cukup chaotic. Ni lagi 2 kali ganda. Apa pendapat you?
Actually, for me, there's like 43 cars in the track. I can't wait for the shenanigans to be happen in the turn 1, because as you know, turn 1 is always the taboo place, to have a crash. Anak lagi dengan kita punya keadaan track Sepang yang permulaan turn 1 adalah chicane, masuk ke kanan lepas tu ke kiri. So we might see some action there. And tak lupa juga, walaupun track ni mostly even kita pernah nampak macam MotoGP pun pernah berlumba dekat sini, F1 pun pernah berlumba dekat sini, and guess what? This is one of the track that is Valentino Rossi personal favorite, and the late Simoncelli as well. If you guys are onto MotoGP, so track ni memang track favorite diorang, but sadly for Marco Simoncelli, he passed away in the turn 14. So we can't do any. Is it turn 14?
For me, I am not sure.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah, 7-8 at that time. My bad. I'm sorry for that fact. But inilah dia. Track yang boleh saya katakan very very legendary, seperti sangat sinonim lah. Even perlumbaan F1, perlumbaan endurance GT pun kita pernah adakan dekat sini, Merdeka Race. Ini saya katakan race yang real life, bukan sim racing. And kalau tak silap saya, masa COVID-19 melanda dulu, MSF juga ada juga buat perlombaan daripada segi sim menggunakan track yang sama. So it's good to be back. Apapun, it's good to be back home. Betul tak?
Yes, betul. Saya setuju sangat. And untuk tambah lagi series perlumbaan yang pernah ada dekat Sepang ni, yang saya peminat kereta, saya lebih pada peminat kereta. All I can remember for now is F1. We have F1. We have A1 GP. We hosted A1 GP before, and then jangan lupa Super GT. I would say Super GT definitely one of the most popular ones. Either for the girls, for the Greek girls, or for the cars, or it could be both. MotoGP is another one. There's one GT3 race that I forgot, that I remember, that was including Audi R8 that I remember, but I forgot what's the name of the series. Alex Young racing that before, and much more. And ever since then, in Malaysia, we don't only host very big ones. We also host local racing scenes. The most popular one would be MSF, also known as Saturday Night Fever back in the old days, now known as Malaysia Speed Festival, which is quite a very popular race as well. And even, actually, we have one category in MSF that is actually a Saga Cup, where drivers can only race in that particular category with either a 1985 Proton Saga or a Proton Saga Iswara, those two only. And definitely a great grassroots racing for, I would say, in a budget as well. And that is actually the cars that the drivers are using today are actually part, I would say, kind of a part from the originator Saga Cup, where it's pretty much it is a stock body Proton Saga with a slightly tuned 4G15 engine. The drivers can only use the 4G15 engines that are provided in the car. Carbureted, if I remember correctly, because to them carbureted is better for them, much more performance, and light, I would say, weight reduction, slightly better street track tires. Usually, I think this year they were sponsored by Hankook, if I remember correctly. Yeah, Hankook for tires, and pretty much the power that they make from these 1.5 liter cars are pretty much 150 horsepower. Not much, but you guys have to know this car is super light, quite light. Actually, normal weight would be 800 to 900 kilos, but doing the weight reduction, with the weight reduction, is definitely going to be very light. It will be very nimble for the drivers. But I have driven this car in game as well. One of the things that you will need to be really careful is, I would say, when you're lifting off. When you're lifting off the pedal, when turning, if you do that a bit too abruptly, the car will oversteer, even though it is a front-wheel drive car, and that is a very scary experience.
Yeah. Sebelum kita berlumba, saya ada masuk dalam chat with in the HSM group. Ramai yang cakap, oh, this car is very undrivable, apa semua. I mean, this is why we train actually with the car with mostly no ABS, right?
Yeah. This is
with no ABS, no TCS. I mean, that's how you train.
This is classic.
This is classic cars. Boleh masuk Malaysian Touring Car Championship juga kalau you know. And then one more thing about the modification that you talk about, right? So this car, as you can see the spec, if we can see the side of the car, MSF punya qualifying or qualification of the car, kereta ni bahagian depan dia dekat tayar tu mesti bulat dan dekat belakang mesti petak. Dia tak boleh sama-sama bulat. For the rear wheel, dia kena petak. I don't know why is the regulation is like that, but there must be something about the regulation. That's why they put it. But anyways, back to our qualifying, we are left with less than 6 minutes of qualifying time. We see Kamal Ari right now on board has put up the best time, 2 minutes and 48 seconds on 1.4. I mean, that's quite fast.
That's quite fast. That is quite fast. What is your fastest time here with the Saga, Kacha?
2 minute 56 at least. I don't train that much. I mean, that's why I only got like 2 minute 56. But pretty sure after this broadcast, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna try to beat my personal best. How about you?
For me, the fastest I got here was also 2:48 as well. 2:48. Definitely one of the things that the drivers need to know that these cars, this Proton Saga, like I said, 150 horsepower, it is not that fast. Okay, so you cannot just brake as much as you can. You cannot just tekan minyak as much as you can. You need to be really, really careful on how much brake do you want. Oh, it looks like we have a qualifying chaos suffered by Kamal Ali, getting punted by the other drivers, sadly. But so far, he is still in the safe zone, being qualified first, followed by T Yagami, which is only 200ths of a second behind him, followed by Kiwaguri, which is 300, another 200 seconds behind. They're very close to each other. So far, P1 up until P5, they are all in the same zone of 248. Okay, sorry, where was I just now? Okay, so for the drivers need to know, in this track, in Sepang right now, in the car that you are driving, the car does not have much power. Okay, there's no ABS, there's no traction control, so you have to be very, very careful with how much brake you apply, how much steering you apply, because you want to conserve as much momentum and as much speed as you can from your Saga. Okay, it is not easy to climb back up with the power. So I would say a good driver would know how to use how to, let's say, preserve momentum and speed as much as they can through the straights and through the corners. I would say that's the key to get a good time here. Yes.
Yeah. Anyway, lupa saya nak bagi tahu, in this race kita ada tetamu jemputan juga. I would not say tetamu jemputan. Boleh lah tetamu jemputan juga. Which is kita ada kawan-kawan kita daripada Sim Racing Community from Ipoh, which is Sidewinder Studio. Seperti yang Prima Ice cakap, Yagami tadi is actually Yagami. Kita ada Kamal Ali, kita ada Rika Street, dan kita ada Dani Bebu, which is on the 20th right now. So welcome to HSM. I mean, diorang datang dekat sini untuk berlumba. Diorang nak rasa kita punya server macam mana, because what I heard, this is just rumors, I don't know, maybe it's too good to be true, and they are going to have a race of their own with a collaboration with HSM soon.
Wow, that's really nice.
So basically they are like tamu jemputan yang perlu diutamakan pada malam ni. But you know what, because they are my friend, so I just like, never mind, Brandon Chong is still first right now, Kamal Ali is on second.
Brandon Chong has become the first person to break into the 2:47 time.
Yeah.
Before qualifying is over. So far, we have a very wide range of time. That person is probably by me. Yes.
304 by who?
Okay. The name is not by me, but the name in the name in the chat says MIE. So that's technically me.
Okay.
Yes.
Sedap ke mi kari?
Oh, sorry. Saya lebih suka Gardenia. Gardenia punya Maggie.
Yeah, it's actually nice, It's actually nice. But never mind. Nevertheless, we are ending the qualifying session in 14 seconds or such. And as we can see in the timing tower right now, Kauruko Waguri, if I'm not mistaken, is no. It's Brandon Chong, getting the pole position with Kamal Ali on second, Taichi Yagami on third, Kauruko Waguri on fourth, Rika Street on fifth, Jinbin is on sixth, Luisia 7, Shafi 8, Kirin 9 so far.
Well, so far, those names are very, very familiar.
Yep,
In
it is
the
very
HSM,
familiar, right?
very, very familiar in the HSM scene, and I am quite excited to see how the drivers are going to do within the next race, because, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be a very grueling 2-hour race by the drivers, and they need to drive 2 hours in that particular car to drive off in our to keep your momentum up as much as you can, to preserve speed as much as you can through the corners. You cannot just rely on power. Like I say, important factors do you think the drivers need in order to win this race?
I mean, in order to win this race, because as we can see on the timing tower just now, we got like the top 10 over here, the most familiar name that we can see for a whole season of HSM racing. We got Brandon Chong, Kamali, Taichi Agami, all these guys. They are quite fast on the first turn, but need to remind you, this guy's only got 150 horsepower, and you know you have to brake early to gain the momentum on the exit. On the grid of lepas tu on the momentum. Sometimes if you start first doesn't mean you finish first. Sometimes we can see on this kind of endurance races, you boleh even the last person can finish on the first on the podium itself.
Definitely, because later in this game, since later in this race, since it's a 2-hour race, the drivers do need to remember that they do need to refuel. The fuel rate won't last. I mean, the fuel tank won't last long in this 2-hour race. Yeah, and also the tires, because these are not your racing tires. These are, I would say, track day tires. Technically, expire. They don't last as long as I would say at certain point of time. And I can see from our life that easy.
No.
Yeah, it's a bit of a glitchy. It's a bit of a glitch that we have here, guys. Nothing to see. Very normal Assetto Corsa behavior.
Yep.
Very.
Hold on, I just got a confirmation. The timing.
Oh wow, yes.
On the pole position right now with 2 minutes and 47 seconds, just like a 200-second off from Brandon Chong.
Oh yes, he is 200ths of a seconds faster than Brandon Chong. That is crazy. Great job by Kamali. He manages to find some bit of extra time to get that last minute P1 position. What a great drive by Kamali right there. Very amazing performance. And now we just have to wait for the server to come back up to start back our race sooner or later. Okay, meanwhile, in the people in the chats, if you are here, please do, give positive messages to the chats. Please feel free to share around this broadcast to everyone. We would like for Handshake Sim Racing Malaysia. Yeah, so please do share it on your Facebook, your YouTube, or your Twitter, or even your WhatsApp. If you have your WhatsApp family group, share it in there as well.
Ahead, yeah,
share it. Let them know.
And if you're a dinosaur like me, maybe you can share on Facebook as well.
Yeah, share your Facebook. Share your Facebook anywhere you want. You want WeChat? WeChat also can, no problem. We
we don't use WeChat, but yeah,
we see that. Can share it WeChat. Can also.
Yeah, no problem. No problem.
Yes. Because so far, again, I'm still very impressed that we have 41 drivers joining, 43 drivers joining in tonight. Very, very impressive. Oh, and it seems that our drivers are in the grid right now already, with everyone lining up and everything like that. Okay, I just want to confirm with something on this cam. Cam, on our Discord, we can't see the race, so we have to refer to YouTube. Would that be okay?
We didn't see any fit, but never mind right now.
It's okay.
In the YouTube right now, the drivers we can see all the drivers are on the grid. 43
yes.
cars. Oh, there you go. We are back.
There you go. We are back, baby. And you are correct. We can see here that Kamal Ali is first. Second would be Brandon Chong, followed by Taichi Yagami, Kiwaguri, Lewis, Rika Street. Definitely these. Okay, yeah, we got it. We got this one, Cap. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Oh, and the light is up. The red light is up. The six red light is coming up on screen right now. Race will starting soon, and as we are going to start our 2 hours Merdeka Simduro Cup 2025 with 43 drivers on the stand. Lights out, and away we go. The first lap of the just skill differentiating them as they are going through turn 1. Will it be very chaotic? We will not know, but I'm expecting with all 43 drivers.
Oh no, let's go. The first turn right now. Kamal Ali got the best inside line right now with Brandon Chong. As we can see, they're turning, going into the second corner. Still Kamal Ali, but hold on. Brandon Chong is here. Oh,
Yeah.
still defending that line right now. Kamal Ali going into the third turn right now. Oh, very nice. There's no casualty. There's no casualties.
So far, there's no casualty yet. Oh, but I can see one. Someone is in the sandpit. I think it's Nash. It is. Nash has fallen into the sandpit. Probably got pit maneuvered by someone else. But you can see everyone at the back there is having a very big crash. But everyone so far in the front is still okay. It's just that people at the back are having very chaotic race at the back. Right now, you can see all the positions shuffling up and down, resulting from that crash.
Oh no, this is going to be a chaotic race tonight for 2 hours, man. Look,
yeah, definitely.
I still got notification on this live timing. We got Luisia crash, Jiki also crashing right now, Jeff Fong. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
Yeah, I can see Kiwaguri also. Kiwaguri, which is part of the top 5 just now, crash and now falling slowly one by one to, I would say, 14th place. That's a 10th place drop for Kiwaguri. Definitely need to catch up back again. But so far, the position, first 3 hasn't changed yet. Kamal Ali is still leading with Brandon Chong in the second. Is it Brandon Chong? Is it Brandon Chong? Oh no, Brandon!
But he pull it back in. Thank God he got the second place. Taichi Yagami giving the way right now, and Kamal Ali still keeps continue, not giving up his lead right now. Going into the second last turn 14 right now.
Okay, it seems like Kamal Ali locked his front brake a bit there, giving Brandon Chong an opportunity to take it from the inside. They are going side by side right now, going through the final hairpin turn of the SIC of Sepang International Circuit. That was, as you guys can see, there's no ABS in this car. So if you do brake excessively, it is going to cost you. But Kamal Ali is now taking the slipstream behind Brandon Chong, looking from the inside. Will anything happen? Yes. Kamal Ali takes it back. But will it be a switchback? Because Brandon's now having the inside. And it is a side-by-side race with Kamal Ali and Brandon Chong as they have completed the first lap. What a crazy first lap lah. What a crazy first lap, Kacha.
Taichi Yagami just chill at the back. Ambil je slipstream sekarang ni. He's just waiting for these two to battle it out. Maybe crash or who knows. I mean, I'm not going to jinx it because we are going to first turn right now. Still Kamal Ali on the inside right now. Taichi is taking the advantage right now. Trying to push Brandon Chong out. But, oh, look at that. Wanted to do a switchback.
Oh, but almost slipped up there. But so far, still within their control. So far, the top 3, they are still fighting each other very, very close with Taichi and Brandon. Side by side with Taichi getting the second place, overtaking Brandon Chong in turn 1, 2, 3. Turn 3 just now. What a crazy move by Taichi Yagami. The great move. But now it seems that Brandon is trying to retaliate, trying to make a possible switchback. So far, not yet, as they are approaching the very fast S-curve. A very fast S-curve, one left and then one immediate right. If you do this wrongly in a saga, you can either understeer a bit too much or you can eat the grass inside, which will, practically make you lose a lot of speed lah. So the drivers will become a lawnmower out of nowhere. But so far, everyone is keeping it very, very close. Brandon Chong looking from the inside, trying to find space to get back his P2 from Taichi Yagami. So far, nothing has happened yet. But Brandon is still keeping it close, trying to open the door for himself. Can he overtake Taichi Yagami here? So far, nothing has happened yet. I think they're being very, very careful. Either they're being very careful or they're just being too fast. I don't know. It's either one of those two. What do you think?
Yeah, I think they are being very very careful right now sebab kita ada 2 jam masa perlumbaan sekarang ni. Kalau kita nak tengok a bit of overtake here and there, seperti yang kita tengok sekarang ni, 4 teratas iaitu Kamal Ali, Taichi Yagami, Brandon Chong with Rika Street member. The gap endurance race. You need to consider stamina. Even if you're racing in a simulator right now, you need to think about your stamina. You need to think about. I mean, sangat terlalu sangat in the first hour or first 30 minutes ni.
Mm-hmm.
End up you
Oh, wait.
macam
Wait,
hold
there's
on.
someone. It's Kamali. It's Kamali. He got
It's
bumped from the
Kamali.
back. he got bumped into the back. And he lost a lot of position. He's falling down like a domino, going down and down and down. And that is what we don't want to see. I think that's what the drivers don't want to see or feel, especially when you're in top position. Because now, that means Kamali has to climb back up all over again.
You know what, Primer? I don't think I'm gonna talk because just now I was saying Kamal Ali. I was jinxing it just now. I baru je cakap. Ini kalau apa-apa jadi ni, memang ke belakang. Baru je sebut. And then look at that, Kamal Ali. From the top.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I think I jinxed it. Sorry, Kamal Ali, but race is a race. you have to like climb up, man.
That is
Oh
correct,
my
but I think it is okay since he has since the race just started, he has the chance to get back into P1, but you just have to climb back up one by one by one. He has the fastest time, so I'm sure he will find another way. Oh, Brandon Chong is being punted by Rika Street, causing him to also lose place right now as well. And I think Taichi Yagami as well. Also, when it says that Taichi Yagami is DNF'd.
Oh no, did not finish. What happened?
We do not know what happened. Internet connection, it is a possibility, but that does change that does shuffle our positions right now, because right now Rika Street is in P1, Luisia is in P2, Shafi in P3, and Darren Live is in P4 with Lakshman at a very comfortable P5. Brandon is still okay. He does not fall as much as Kamali just now, as he is now in P6. So he has a chance to climb back up to get that P1 for himself in this later race. But I can see Kamali is trying his best to climb back as much as he can to climb back up into the top, I would say top levels back again. So far, we can see here everyone is doing well here. We have Nemesis. We are in Nemesis' car right now as he is trying to chase Jay Fong for P30. And now we can see from Brandon's POV, he is going to defend himself against Bluetooth, which is in P7, while trying his best to see if he can take an opportunity from Lakshman here. No, so far Lakshman is able to close the door, not letting him going through. And now James Wong is also, I can see here, Taichi. Welcome back, Taichi. Welcome back. Let's see if Taichi can climb back up into the ranks. He does have a very fast time, so all he needs to do is just to keep it clean and climb as much as he can into the race. Wow, we can really see everyone is really fighting here at the back. They might not have the speed advantage, so they might think, oh, you know what, I want to become Sunny Haze. So I'm just gonna bump here. I'm gonna be bump here, bump there a bit. You know, I want to be the aggressive driver, and that is what we're going to see. As now we can see, the P7 Bluetooth is going to try his best to defend with the Proton Saga as well, approaching turn 1. And so far, everyone is keeping it very, very safe. No one is going to do any more crashing because they know it will cost them time. It will cost them to, fix their cars as well. If that is the worst possible scenario, if they do need to fix their car, that is a very bad one, lah. But so far as we can see here, everyone here is keeping themselves very, very close. We don't have a very much big gap, which is very, very good. because we want as much close racing as we can from the drivers here. So far, other overtakes happening so far with the drivers.
Ya, kalau kita boleh lihatkan di bahagian timing tower kita, Rika Street masih lagi berada di bahagian hadapan, tetapi Brandon Chong masih berada di tempat yang ke-6. Akhirnya Bluetooth mengalah, memberikan ruang kepada Kewaguri untuk mengambil di tempat yang ke-7. Tetapi Kamal Ali di tempat yang ke-9 cuba untuk zaman dulu.
Oh,
Alang-alang kita something happened. Somebody crashed into the wall just now. Did somebody
I
crash
think
into the
it's
wall?
Ar-Musin, I think. It's called
Ryan
seems Ar-Musin.
Mohsen.
Ryan Musin.
Ryan Musin.
Okay. Oh, everyone is doing a very good day. Baru nak puji. Baru nak puji dah accident.
Baru nak puji. Korang ada lagi 2 jam. Aku tahu it's like 1 hour and 49 minutes right now. And I know you guys are using tank cars, but still not bang each other, yeah?
Yes, this is a very halal stream, halal race. We do not encourage premarital banging, Okay, we are a very halal stream here. But so far, I can see here Bluetooth has climbed 1 place up. Lewis here now getting P1. The guy from P5 right now is jumping to P1. Rika Street falling to P2. Darren in P3. Shafi in P4. And Lakshman still in P5 as they're approaching the last corner now. Will Rika do anything with Lewis? So far, nothing has happened. They are keeping a very safe gap between themselves. No overtaking opportunity yet is happening with these two drivers as they are approaching back into the starting line and going through turn 1 as they're going now the fourth lap of the race itself. And so far, it seems that Lewis got the fastest lap and then Darren got the fastest lap. So far, everyone is doing their own fastest lap here, which is very good. So far, so good. Lakshman jumped to P4. He has overtaken Bluetooth. And it seems that Shafi falls a few places down as well just now. And it seems that Danny Bear also got DNF, probably from internet issues.
I think issue gonna with Kamal Ali. Now they are shuffling position right now. I would say we only gone in fourth lap right now, and there are so many action with all these guys right now.
Yeah, Kamal Ali and Brandon Chong, they're trying their best to get back to P1 and P2 because that's what they get before this. That's what they qualified before this. And I think they really, really want back. So now it's either one, they're working together to get through all market to them. It's either one of those two right now, actually.
Okay. Anyway, just an update because we have seen Taichi Yagami was DNF just now, right? He was back on track on the 43rd position, and right now he's climbing up. Now he's at 38.
Wow, that's a great climb up by Taichi Yagami there.
I mean, it's only like three drivers already been overtaken, but hey, as I remind you guys, this is an endurance race, 2 hours race. Anything can happen. Who knows? He might be our potential winner for tonight race. I don't know. But Rika Street is holding on his second position very, very good right now with Luis Xia. And need to remind you as well, Luis Xia has been winning most of the HSM racing season that we have been organized last time before.
Yes, dude, that is true.
Yeah, so it is a driver to see tonight, Luis Xia, and Rika Street also is one of the driver that we have to see tonight. But if Taichi Yagami can put up his position to maybe top 10 for tonight, he's gonna be my best driver of the day.
I would like to see if that would be a great I would say that would be a great story to see if Taichi Yagami could do a comeback to get back from the bottom to the top. That would be really, really good. And so far I can see here in the timing charts as well, Kewaguri and Lakshman they are really, really battling out each other. Lakshman here getting surrounded with Bluetooth, Kewaguri as they're going through the next. Now they're at their fifth lap, going through turn one. Lakshman right now, I think he's fighting
Oh.
against Bluetooth. Going through turn one, will anything happen to him so far? Nothing. So far, so good. Lakshman is going well with Bluetooth going to turn one and then going to turn two. Will anything happen here so far? Nothing. But Bluetooth seems to take a bit of a chunk on the inside. Maybe getting pressured by Lakshman from the back is giving him, I'll say, being a bit uncomfortable for himself. But so far, they are doing it really good. But Brandon Chow and Kamali are slowly climbing back up for themselves to get back in the positions that they deserve, which is P1 and P2.
Yep. There's so much racing to be we are talking about right now. But never mind. I mean, let's get off the racing for a while. I want to ask you, Primer, what is your best memories at Sepang? I don't know over here at Sepang because there's I mean, let's get off the racing yang kita tengah tengok ni sekarang. Just want to ask you, what is your personal memories about this track?
I would say, okay, so my first personal memory would be that I don't actually watch F1 in Sepang. I do actually went to Sepang. My first time when going to Sepang when I would say 15 or 16 years old. This was because my mother, the company that she's working for is a partner. Has a partnership with Saturday Night Fever, which is basically MSF, but in the younger days, in the olden days. So basically, the company that she's working for is a sponsor to that event. So by doing so, she know that I am a big car fan, so she got free tickets from the company for me to attend that race. And I still remember it was my first time going to Sepang. It was a night race, so everyone.
Cool.
Yeah, it was my first night experience in Sepang, and I would say probably the best one because I get, I think one great thing about Saturday Night Fever is that, or MSF, is that the access that you get, as a normal person. Like for me, I was able to get into the pits, so I can see all the cars personal up close. I can talk to drivers. Also, that was my first time meeting Leona Chin. That during that time. Very, very fun person. I remember it's her because she was the only one that has like an anime picture on her car. So immediately fell in love with her. Definitely someone to be very, very experienced for me in Sepang. But what about you, Kacha?
Oh, if you talk about me, my favorite is around, I think, 2014, 2015 at that time because I was I was not in the car scene before. I was in the motorbike scene, so I got invitation itself, to have your knee best feeling ever, I would say. But if you ask me on a personal level, driver, if you know him, Wat Tempe, he was driving my V at that time, so it's just a normal track day. But to see a Malaysian car that is Pro Dua Myvi, mind you, auto boleh potong Honda Civic on the front straight.
Wow.
Yes. Ini bukan cerita buat-buat. I still have the footage. But to see, to see a professional driving and being a passenger next to him, wow, that's just the best experience ever. Duduk dekat Sepang, duduk dekat pula tu. Dia bukan kereta laju. This is literally what Tempe saying this to me. Ini bukan kereta apa, ini bukan kereta yang laju, ni driver yang laju. I was like macam taken aback. Wow, okay. Okay. So much confidence on that. And then after that, because the funny thing is I don't know what Tempe back then. After I went back, I searched for him online. Yes, he is a professional driver. He drive for us as well on the touring car championship. He went to Spa. He traveled the world racing cars, you know. And to see him on that Myvi first hand, being at the side of him, seeing him driving macam wow, gila lah. That is the experience yang I takkan lupa sampai bila-bila. You know?
That sounds like a good experience.
Yeah. Itu yang buatkan for me, I was like, okay, you know what? Time to move on to sim racing and to real car racing. Even though I'm not that wealthy enough to race my own car, but hey, at least I'm racing in go-karts right now. You know, step by step. I'm already old, so it's just like more into fun race, community race, to manage a rider, a Malaysian rider for Supermoto, and who knows, I might be managing a team as well. I mean, who knows for future kerja kan, kita tak tahu. But
Yep.
yeah, I hope so to get this kind of opportunity. And if you are still in macam pakai controller ke, pakai keyboard ke, if you want to join this kind of race from community, you are welcome to join us at HSM. Bukan setakat kita racing sahaja, we also teach you behave well on track, not to bother and there. I mean, Primer himself, he also part of this HSM last time. He also part of HSM races. Kalau nak ikutkan, kita banyak driver-driver yang real life pun berlumba pada malam ni. Betul tak, Prime Ice-T?
Yeah, I would say so. Betul. Some of them join. I haven't had one driver that joined in MSF last weekend as well, and he did actually quite well in a Proton Iris, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
So definitely, I would say the HSM community, we have a lot of different people, from young people to, slightly old people, from,
Like
people that don't have driver's licenses to people who actually drive on the track itself. So we have a lot of different kind of people in this community. So if you would like to join, please feel free. You can just ask us in the chat box. We will give you you can join our Discord group, or you can join our WhatsApp group. Pretty much we do fun races sometimes. Sometimes we even do, I would say, a very long-term race, like what we did with HSM, GT3, Asia Tour, and American Tour. And we even did Proton R3 this year as well. So definitely a lot of things happening this year. So if you would like to join us in this a very, very big community, us in the chat box, or you can just join our Discord group and, get updated on the upcoming races that we have in the future as well. And also, it would be, I would say, quite interesting, because I didn't expect them to quite early. It's only been, I would say, tak lebih 30 minit pun daripada kita punya. Tapi itulah, either minyak ataupun tayar. It's either one of those two, I rasa.
I think it's fuel.
Definitely fuel lah.
Definitely fuel. We've been racing for 20 plus minutes right now for sure. Need to remember, even the 150 horsepower, the tank is not quite, it's not that big. Untuk berlumba, just one lap, I think we lost around 3 liters or something. Kalau tak silap lah. Kalau tak silap lah. Betul kan kalau I salah, but yeah. And then one more thing, street tires. Itu pun boleh jadi juga. Kita bukan
that is
pakai
possible.
racing tires. Kita bukan pakai racing tire, kita pakai street tires. So there might be a possibility tire changing session. Sebab diorang pun kalau masuk pit pun diorang kena masuk minyak minimum at least 1 liter.
Yes, that is true. That is true. And so far, we can see here, position pun tak tukar banyak lagi. ada orang baru, Sean pula, yang kita tengok Kamal Ali so far is still in P8. I think he hasn't pitted yet, most probably. But
yellow
that
flag.
the yellow
He got
flag. Where
yellow
is the
flag.
where is the accident happening?